How you doing? Good morning. My name is Aquila. I'm 23 years old. Basically, my story is I was going to school at Philadelphia Job Corps. My mom, I had told my mom that I was gay, so she didn't accept it. They told me I had to go. I was sleeping in my car for, I want to say, 6 to 8 months while I was still going to school. I was in the mix of graduating, so I didn't know like what to do and how should I do it. So as I was going to school, I never told nobody, not even my case manager, that I was homeless. I wouldn't say it got to a month until I was about to graduate, and I was like, hey, I don't have no place to go. She was like, where have you been sleeping? I'm like, in my car. So like each day in the morning time, I will always get up extra early, run to school, and get myself together, and walk around school like nothing ever happened. Like, you know. So I had a job at the time. I was working at Wendy's, so it's not like I didn't have any money. It's just that I didn't have a place to go. Now, as I want to say 2 weeks before graduation, we was in the office and she was looking at places. We found Project Home. A student that went there was in Project Homes already, so they kind of told her about it. So we Googled it, and she was like, hey, I think you should go in and do an application. They building the building right now, so I did that. Now I got a call saying, hey, we want you to come in, and now I'm at Friends House of Peace. I'm there at Friends House of Peace. Now I have a job at Homespun, which I really love. And I just want to thank everybody, even Sister Mary. I just want to thank everybody.
I really appreciate your story. It's one of the reasons I love being part of this community. And along that theme, actually, many of us sent our kids back to school in the last 2 weeks. So my 3 kids are back at school. And a couple days after school started, my daughter Annie was just peppering me with questions. How many units do you have? How many people live at Project Home? What services do you do at the Learning Center? What does outreach do? How's the art program work? And I finally said to her, like, Annie, what's with all the questions? And she's like, well, I have to give a speech at school on our theme. And I said, well, what's the theme? And she said, together, not the same. And she said, she's 17, and she said, my entire experience growing up in Project Home came to mind when I heard together, not the same. Because she said, what I saw growing up is a lot of different people, very, very different people coming together with one purpose. And she said, so my talk, my speech, is going to be on that experience of growing up in Project Home. And I just thought, how cool is that? You know, that this teenager had that experience. And most importantly, I think, because of the rhetoric that we're hearing today. So I think 30 years ago, we had a different way of working with people who are homeless, and in a different way, I think we stand together saying we don't accept the prejudice and the bigotry, that we understand that we are not the same, but it's through our lack of sameness that we are actually a much stronger community, coming from all different perspectives, learning from each other, lifting each other up, celebrating each other. And so I just encourage that theme to kind of go from my daughter's school to our community with us every day and hold that because it is a beacon in some very trying times today. So I just want to thank everyone and recognize everyone and uplift and hold that notion that we are together and we are not the same. So.